Hi, it's Joce from Joce and Belle. We are embarking on a journey throughout Charleston, South Carolina, where they film Outer Banks. The new season, season 3, comes out on February 23rd, so I wanted to catch up on where they filmed season 1 and season 2 before season 3 drop. It's a rainy Saturday in Charleston, so let's get started. So right here where we are is kind of like in Main Street. The sheriff's station is that big white building. We're now at Joce Seafood, and they do like a lot of boat scenes here, docking, and all of the, you know, ocean inlet type scenes. The lady was telling me that the dead body was floating in this water right here. And then the Amy Maria, which I'll show you in a second, is where the dad hit his head. And then the Pleasant Lady, which is kind of far away, is what they're using in the 3rd season, but you know, they CGI it, make it so you can't really tell it. So this is like really inside tidbits. Also, I think what's really cool is the location scouts that have to find all of these like details and contact people and reach out to people and say, hey, can we use this at this time when these are working folk, you know? Right behind me is St. Paul's Lutheran Church, which in season 1, towards the end, Sheriff Peterkin talks to that lady whose husband died at the beginning of the season, and then like put all the pieces together and found out that Ward was the bad man, and then they went to the runway on the airplane. So where we are now is like one of my most favorite scenes, is the transition from when they come from the Kooks on figure 8 into the cut where the Pogues live, John B and his friends all live. I just love it. I love this scene. I love these shots. This is the Freedmen's Assembly of God from season 2, exterior shots. I don't know why I'm so nervous. It's so spooky kind of being out here like where no one is, and then that no trespassing sign. Just get nervous, somebody's gonna say something. But if you don't like break the rules and you respect the boundaries, I guess it's okay. On to the next. Right now we're at the Kildare Detention Center, season 2, after John B comes back to South Carolina to the Outer Banks. The next area that I'm going to try to go to is John B's home. However, I've read a lot of places that it's really residential. It's an actual home. You can only see it from the water. So I'm not too positive that we're going to see anything, but we're going to drive over that way and see if we can maybe see something that resembles John B's home. So I'm back here in his area, but really private. Don't feel like getting shot at or a ticket. So it's a bust on John B's home. Wish I could have done a tour, because I know they do boat tours that you can see his dock and everything, but not today. They're closed until March, I believe. So sorry about that. We are at Creekside Lands Inn Hotel, which if you remember from season 1, at the very beginning, they crash upon the boat, they find a key, and then this key takes them to the hotel where they find the money and the gun, and it starts their whole treasure hunt. Got up to room 229, wanted to just take a picture of it, see it. As I was doing that, the lady who was staying in the room came out, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm just taking video for Outer Banks. I don't want to bother you, didn't get your face or anything. And then she invited me inside her room, where I was able to take photos of the actual inside the room. There was a sign, the window, the bedspreads weren't the same. We were like going frame by frame, you know, to figure out what was the same. I was telling her all about Outer Banks. She was telling me about, she wanted to fight for that room because they had it like off limits. They weren't letting anybody stay in it, but she really likes that room because of the view. It was really exciting and really fun. Her name was Kimberly. really very, very cool, and that just picked me up because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of down and out, just bummed because of John B's house, and then it's rainy and I'm out in the middle where I don't know where I am, so I just get a little nervous. So right behind me is probably one of my most favorite locations, because when Sarah Cameron and John B come back from the Bahamas, they land up on the Charleston shore or Outer Banks shore, and then they find some gas cans, they steal some food, and they're running from the guy who they stole the wallet from. And then as they're running away from that guy, Hope, JJ, and Key are running away from Limbri and her nephew, son, or whatever, and then they meet up. So this is like one of my most favorite places because they all get to see each other after they haven't been together for forever how long. We are right at the Limbri's house. This is the lady who sent the letter to Pope, and then he went to go visit her and the creepy people who try to kidnap him. We are at Sarah Cameron's house. This is the big house that they always show all the shots on, but this is like an event center, I think, so it might be hard to get close in, but we'll see the wall and maybe try to get some outside shots. Those aren't really good shots. Sorry about that for Sarah Cameron's house. I think that about does it for me today. I'm gonna call it a day. It's about 3:30, been out and about since 8:30. It's cold, it's wet, it's rainy. I hope you enjoyed this. There were a couple places like Geechee and then the hotel that I loved. I loved seeing, loved the little tidbits, loved talking with the people, and it was beautiful and perfect like I wanted it to be. And then others like John B's house and Sarah Cameron's house, more a bust, so I'm sorry for that, I apologize. Thanks for sticking with me. We're gonna post tours every month, so make sure you come back next month for another tour. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.